I use 3 products: the Dubai chocolate spread, the pistachio cream, and the Kataifi, and these are the basic ingredients to the Dubai chocolate. The Dubai chocolate spread is separate. The pistachio cream and the Kataifi combine to make the filling on the inside. This is really rich. This is a really rich flavor, and the Kataifi gives it a little crunch. It's shredded phyllo dough. You just combine them 1 to 1 to make the paste. It's like a paste that goes inside the chocolate or the cookies, whichever you're making. I made both, and they're both extremely good, but they're very rich. So you could easily do this and eat 1 cookie and be done for the day. Very rich. But you just basically combine these 2, and you want it to be kind of like a very thick paste. Then I'm taking a number 70 cookie scoop. You can see that on the inside of the cookie scoop, or somewhere on it, it's going to be marked number 70. That's going to give you a ball that's about the right size to go inside one of these cookies. And this is for the cookie section. And I did the same thing for the candy chocolate, which I'll do in a separate video. But I'm scooping these out, and then I'm going to put them in the freezer to solidify, because you want these to be really hard because you're going to be handling them later. It's a little bit difficult to scoop out the Kataifi because it's shredded. But once I got all these, I then mixed up the Dubai chocolate spread, which has chocolate in it. It's meant to be like a Nutella type spread. But I decided just to go ahead and make the cookies with these inside too, so you have a little variety. So some of them are just the pistachio, and some have the chocolate in it also. But all of these are going to go directly into the freezer, and they're going to harden up for as long as it takes until I can handle them. All right, so this is the first part of the recipe. I'll put the recipe for the chocolate cookie dough, which you're going to put around the little centers that we just made. I'll put this in the description of the video so you can go and get that recipe if you want. This is a really rich dough. It has a lot of butter in it, and you'll see when I take it off of the cookie sheets later after they're baked that it makes a little grease mark because there's so much butter. But it's really good, and I've already given these cookies to a few people who have said that they are obsessed with them. They're delicious. They're very rich. This is an extremely rich recipe. So if you're not a big fan of like butter cookies, this might not be for you. But the combination of the chocolate and the pistachio cream on the inside is really good, but it is extremely rich. So just be warned. Now you're going to mix the dough, and this is kind of a batter that it's soft, but it's definitely like a paste. So you want it to be thick enough that you're going to be able to handle it and press that little ball of the frozen pistachio cream into the center. Once that's done, you're going to get the pistachio cream balls out of the freezer, and wearing latex, well, these are vinyl gloves. I don't use latex when I bake because some people are sensitive to it, but you want to use gloves for this because your hands are just going to get disastrously messy if you don't. You're going to take a larger scoop of the cookie dough and press that ball into the center of it, and then just kind of press it around like this, roll it in your hand, and then put it on the cookie sheet. And these are going to be large, but that's okay. You just want to make sure that everything is cold. And I think I did put the cookie dough back into the fridge to harden up a little bit, because that butter is going to make it really soft if you don't. So as you're working with everything, you're going to keep it cold. You're going to do every single cookie like this, and just pinch it up around. And really, you do need gloves for this. I mean, you can do this barehanded, but it's going to be messy, and you're going to be washing your hands a lot. So use the gloves, do the balls, and keep working. When you bake them for 12 minutes and then take them out of the oven. And they're not going to look like they're done, but it's okay. And then you're going to take a glass, or I used a 1/2 cup measuring cup. You're going to press down on these. Now I did one batch where I put them back into the oven for 3 more minutes, and that just made them a little more solid. If you leave them out of the oven at this point, then they are just going to be very, very chewy, and they're delicious. But if you want them to be a little more formed and you're not sure if they're baked enough, just put them back in for 3 minutes. But you're going to press them all down like that, and then you're going to let them cool off completely, like for an hour, because they're going to be very fragile if you try to move them when they're hot. Leave them on the cookie sheet the full time until they are totally cooled, and then you'll be able to take them off. And you see the grease marks on the parchments because there's so much butter, but that's about how thick they are when they're done. And when you break them open, it's going to have the pistachio cream on the inside, and you'll be able to see that when you break them open. And it's really good. The Kataifi in there gives it a little crunch. The pistachio cream is very sweet and very rich. And it's just a really fancy cookie. It's very trendy right now, and it's going to look nice on a Christmas buffet or something like that. And it's going to be a nice surprise when people bite into it and they find out that it is the pistachio cream on the inside.